YouTube, it's Real Rob. Boy, back with another video. See, look, we gotta understand something. Being with a narcissistic individual can completely drain you of your energy. And it's not just your energy. I'm talking about being in a relationship with a narcissistic person can just drain you of your dignity, your happiness, your joy, your pride. Just dealing with these people, it completely robs you of your sense of self in general. Just being with these energy vampires for the simple fact that they are energy vampires and for the simple fact that they are here to rob you of your energy is the reason why your shit gonna be drained in the first place, because that's the whole point of being an energy vampire. See, being with a narcissistic individual can completely change your perception on how you see love for the simple fact that you come to the realization that it was never love to begin with. It was never love to begin with. It wasn't real to begin with. But this the thing, for the simple fact that it wasn't real, it's the simple fact that they deliberately wasted your time, because look, anything lost can be found again except for time wasted. Anything lost can be found again except for what? Time wasted. Because look, if you ever been in a relationship with a narcissist, you gonna come to the realization that some years was stolen from you. If some years was stolen from you, things was stolen from you while you was in this bondage, while you was in this relationship with a narcissist. You gonna come to the realization that time was stolen from you. You was robbed of your time, because guess what? You could have done so much and you could have been so much more. You could have been ahead of the curve. Had not, you would have bumped into these people. Y'all got to understand something. You don't choose a narcissist. They choose you. See, they was never interested in submitting and just committing and being loyal to you in general. They was never interested in a genuine connection. They was never interested in a genuine bond with you. It was that don't even think that they would, don't want to hear that. Well, you know what? Well, maybe they weren't interested. They weren't interested. It wasn't. You got to understand something. These people would sit here to rob you. They weren't like it was love. It was not a coincidence. When you meet a narcissistic individual, it's never a coincidence. Just know that it's never a coincidence, but it's always a lesson though. But it was never a coincidence. There's no such thing as coincidence. Things don't just everything happens for a reason. So when you met that person, it was no coincidence. They already had it in their mind that they was gonna come get you anyway, because they was watching you. We'll get into that later. Look, if you had children with a narcissist, you gonna come to the realization they wasn't even ready to have children for the simple fact that they are abusive parents. But you gonna also come to find out that they gonna try to use those children as leverage to get back at you. Look, narcissistic individuals don't believe in family values. They are not family oriented individuals. They don't believe in being family oriented. They don't believe in traditional values. They have no morals, no principles, no integrity. They have no soul. They are empty vessels. Y'all gotta understand something. These people have no soul. They empty vessels. And when one cannot find a deep sense of happiness, one is gonna distract himself with temporary pleasure. Rewind that over again. That's a gem. Rewind that. You gotta understand something. Look at your life. Look at your life before you met a narcissist. How was life before you met them, and compare your life afterwards. Because you gotta understand something. Like I say, it ain't no coincidence that you bumped into that narcissistic individual, because guess what? They already knew that they wanted you, because guess what? They watched you. And you want to know why they watched you? Because they studied you. You want to know why they studied you? Because they watched you and they studied you, so that they will already know exactly what it is that will elate you to get you to just fall for that manipulative spell, because you got to understand something. They watched you and studied you just to infiltrate you. What you like, what restaurants you go to. If you at the gym, they watching you. They watching you because they trying to see how they gonna slide their ass up. They trying to see if they gonna how they gonna slide their ass over your way, just to infiltrate you, just to, you got to understand something. They studying you just to find out everything about you, so that they already know exactly what to use against you to put you under that manipulative spell. You got to understand something. These people not genuine. They study everything about you just to use that against you. They just don't come out the blue. They already know everything about you. So that way, once they come up in, see this thing, when they come up in, it's going to leave you mesmerized, because you're going to be like, oh my God, we got so much in common. How you know this? You going to feel like you met your soulmate. You ain't meet your soulmate, you met the devil. It's going to feel like you met your soulmate, because they going to leave you mesmerized. Because guess what? That's the whole point of them studying you. They already knew what to do. They already knew what to say to you. They already knew what to do that'll make you fall head over heels for them. You got to understand something. It's a persona. They pretending. Yeah, but like I say, they're going to come to you with that charm, that charisma. They're going to come to you with that attractiveness. I'm telling you, they're going to come to you and you're going to be like, they're going to come to you as everything that you ever wanted. See, you finally put your guard down, because guess what? You feel like y'all got so much in common, because guess what? They came to you with that fake persona and you fell for it like a dumbass. See, this is the thing. People be falling for it. That's how good. I'm telling you, these people are narcissists. I ain't gonna lie. They need a fucking Oscar, because damn, these people can act. They can act their ass off. This thing, people be falling for it, for the simple fact that a lot of people, y'all didn't know the difference between love and lust. You fell for somebody's words instead of falling for somebody's actions. Look, action speaks louder than words. They was just talking. You got to understand something about narcissists. They are incapable of love. They are incapable of empathy. They are incapable of understanding. They are incapable of commitment. They are incapable of submission. They are incapable of joy. They can't do it. Even if they life dependent on it, they can't do it. They can't do it. See, in order to truly love, one must possess a soul. One must be healed. One must be connected to God also. And look, let me tell y'all something. Y'all got to understand something. Look, a lot of people, y'all don't even bring, God ain't the center of y'all relationship. Y'all don't put God as the center of y'all relationship, and that's y'all downfall, meaning y'all don't even pray together. It don't even start. Y'all relationships gonna stop. Y'all relationships gonna always fail when God not at the center of y'all relationship. Point blank period. If God not at the center of your relationship, you screwed in general. Because now you opening a door for other entities to come in and infiltrate and just fuck up what y'all got going on, for the simple fact that this y'all relationship not even ordained by God. That's another people. I ain't gonna lie. That's another people. Oh shit. That's a lot of people downfall. That's a lot of people downfall anyway. But you gotta understand something about narcissistic individuals. Y'all, a lot of people not gonna be able to do that, for the simple fact that you with the devil. You in a relationship with the devil. You sleeping with the enemy. You got to understand something. They were sent to rob you of your life. You got to understand something. You was fine before you met them. But as soon as you get in a relationship with them, soon as you get in a commitment with them, you lose yourself. Loving the wrong person and pleasing people can cause you to lose yourself, for the simple fact that you in a toxic relationship. You in a toxic situation. See, and once you in a toxic situation, because you chose to connect with toxicity, This the thing, when you are in a relationship with narcissistic individuals, some of their toxic traits and characteristics gonna start rubbing off on you for the simple fact that you chose to connect with somebody that was toxic. You chose to connect with the complete opposite of who you were. You chose to connect with the complete opposite of who you was. You was righteous, but they was wicked. But this the thing, you allowed them, but this the thing, you allowed wickedness to come inside your life. And because of that, you ain't in the light no more. You in the dark. Because guess what? They sucking and robbing you completely, meaning they draining you of your energy. Them characteristics, them toxic traits and characteristics that you see in them, you gonna start seeing in yourself. They robbing you. See, look, it's gonna take you to get out that situation for you to realize just how much damage that was done to you, just how much damage was afflicted unto you. It's gonna have to take you to get away from them to realize just how bad that situation was. Because like I say, they robbing you, but you losing yourself in the process. So you losing yourself by being with toxic people. See, it's gonna have to take you to get up out of there, because you're gonna have to come to the realization that the person that you love, the person that whom you love, was no longer the person he or she claimed to be. And it is in that realization you're gonna come to the it is in that realization you're gonna come to one thing. I got the shit played out of me. Because guess what? It was a fake persona. But this thing, it's gonna have to take you to leave for you to realize that. I ain't gonna lie, boy, that's gonna piss you off. That's gonna piss you off because guess what? You could have been enjoying it. Your time was wasted. You could have been enjoying your life. But this the thing, you thought that they was about reciprocation. See, they told you that they love you. They told you that they got you. They told you that that they'll never leave you. They told you that they was gonna hold you down. These are the things that they told you. They said that they'll never leave and hurt you. This is what they said. But guess what? Hey, cap. That shit was cap. Straight cap. I don't want to hear the cap. You gonna come to the realization, because guess what? When you leave, you gonna know. That look, this thing, the answer lies within you being separated from individuals, because now you by yourself, and you ain't got nobody around to think or feel for you. Now you gonna be forced to self-reflect. Now you gonna have to be forced to take accountability, because I ain't gonna lie, sometimes we fucked up. But yeah, this the thing, they gonna tell you all that, but they gonna sell you a dream. But this the thing. When you need them the most, they ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. Let me say that one more time. When you need them the most, they ain't gonna be nowhere to be found. I ain't gonna lie, that's a hard pill to swallow, knowing that you gave your all to somebody and you was completely genuine and they completely forsaking you. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all probably had some good memories. Some good memories, like some things that they showed you in the beginning. See, they gonna show you they gonna leave you high and dry. You gonna have some good times. You gonna have some bad times. But guess what? It's more bad times than the good times. It's more bad times than the good times. That's why you had to leave, because guess what? It was more bad than the good. It was way more bad than the good. That good. This is the thing. When the bad outweigh the good, you know one thing. You ain't got no choice but to get the fuck up out of there. That's your answer. The bad outweighed the good. Hey, for my fellas up out there, be honest. Be honest. I ain't gonna lie. Be honest. Hey, that poom poom was good, huh? That poom poom was hypnotic. She knew how to throw it back like a pro, for the simple fact that she was a high class prostitute anyway, and she was experienced. Yeah, nigga. Hey, yeah. Hey, y'all know what it is. Hey, fellas. Hey, y'all be honest, man. Y'all gotta be honest. We know what that. Hey, look, we know what was keeping y'all there. Y'all should have been gone, but guess what? That poom poom. Hey, look, I'm done. Hey, I'm done. Look, I'm done with you, but look. Hey, I'm done with you, but look, let me hit it one more time, because let me hit it one more time let me hit it one more time before the departure. Be like that. Hey, look, save my number just in case. Save my number just in case. Save my number just in case. Hey, for my sisters out here, be honest. I ain't finna beat around the bush with y'all. For my sisters, be honest. Hey, a nigga was stuffing you with that breadstick. A nigga was blowing that back out. Yeah, nigga. Hey, look, we human. Like, but y'all ain't got to be ashamed. We human. We ain't perfect. Hey, for my sisters out there, y'all was getting y'all back blew out. I don't want to hear nothing. You was getting your back blew out. He was stuffing you with that breadstick. And this the thing, you liked it. We human. Come on, we human. Don't act like that. Don't act like that. Shit, don't act like that. You was a luster, not a lover. It ain't nothing to be ashamed of. It was a learning experience. Long as you don't continue to do that bullshit. Yo, I'm finna be honest. That was all they had to offer was a good sex and a fucking headache. Shit, I mean that stuff didn't mean nothing. They ain't mean nothing, man. See, this the thing. That wasn't love. That was lust. See, this the thing. It was a repeated cycle. It was a repeated cycle over and over and over again. So this the thing. This the thing. You thought it was love, but it wasn't love. It was lust because guess what? Y'all kept repeating that same cycle over and over again. And now you thinking that lust is love. You thinking that lust is normal, but in reality, that's not normal. That's wrong. That ain't love. That was lust. But this the thing. Y'all kept repeating that bullshit cycle over and over again and over and over again. You kept getting trained, and now you thinking that you in a good situation, but in reality, you in a fucked up situation. See, I ain't gonna lie. You was a good man when you met this woman. You ain't no more. You was a good woman before you met this man. You not no more. I ain't gonna lie. You was a good man before you met this woman. Now you a monster. And if you a woman, you was a good woman before you met this man. Now you said fuck him. Now you on your Lori Harvey shit. Now you just finna fuck every nigga life up you see now. Yeah. You see what happens when you sleep with the enemy? You become the enemy. You can't trust nobody now. Why you think everybody's saying F relationships? Because guess what? People are afraid of getting hurt. Ain't nobody trying to get hurt. So in order for them to not get hurt, I'm going to stay out of fuck relationships because I'm going to protect my energy because guess what? I don't want somebody to come up in there and rob me of my energy again. So I got to protect myself. Y'all got to understand something. It takes a long time to heal from being in a toxic relationship. It takes a long time to heal. That's why a lot of people closed off. You closed off now. You shut everybody off. Everybody can't up. Your guard is thick. Everybody guard this thing. Too many people in society. Y'all walking around with this thick layer. Y'all guarded because y'all been hurt. Y'all been hurt. But this is for genuine people. That guard gonna be thick now because guess what? You didn't watch somebody snatch everything away from you. And then on top of that, it take a long time to heal from being in a toxic relationship. Too much time was lost. Too much of your life, your time, your happiness, your joy, your dreams, your goals was put on hold not because you was stupid. See this thing, not because you was stupid or being naive. Nah, you thought that you was being a team player. You just come to the realization that the love that you was giving a narcissist, you wasn't getting that back in return. It wasn't equal give and take. And once you realize that, you on fuck relationship. Look who? Look relationship who? Look who? Hey, Robert, I was wondering if you what? Fuck out of here. I don't fuck a relationship. That's how people think. Cause they hurt. People afraid of being hurt. That's all. And then you got every right to be. See, this the thing about being in a relationship with a narcissistic individual. You didn't need them. No, you was manipulated into thinking that you needed them. See, they tricked you out of your position. Because guess what? Lust. Let me tell you something. Lust is one hell of a drug, man. I'm telling you, it's one hell of a drug. But let me end this on a positive note. God gonna reverse it. See this thing, God gonna pick you back up. God gonna give you everything that you lost in return. Because guess what? It was a lesson. You didn't go through that to make you weak. You didn't go through that to make you just fall. Nah, you went through that. God put you through that in order to strengthen you so you can know for a fact Once somebody comes knocking on your door, you already gonna know exactly what to do. You gonna know how to move now. See, this the thing. You only been through that situation so that you can learn to never be in that situation again. And a narcissist, let me tell you something, the narcissist, they gonna suffer. Because let me tell you something, they gonna go looking for you inside of somebody else. See, they gonna they ain't gonna realize what they got until it's gone. But this thing, they gonna go in search of you inside, they gonna go in search of you, and they gonna go looking for you inside other people. And this thing, they ain't gonna never find you. And guess what? That there is the realization of the inevitability. Stay blessed.